Hello, folks on YouTube. Welcome back to this Age of Wonders 3 multiplayer Let's Play. Here with Joe. We're doing exploration and clearing sites. We just found a Wall of Souls. I have no idea what that does, and I'm thinking about keeping it a surprise. See if we get like an undead shock serpent or penguin or something from it. That'd be kind of cool. Could do it with the heroes, but could be bad,
Uh,
It's risk reward. Could be awesome, could be terrible. It might be that you can drink from it and then there's a cooldown and then you can have other units drink from it. So you might be able to experiment with the shock serpent, and if it's something really good, then you could do it with the heroes after, you know?
yeah,
Probably
yeah. I'll
turns
probably
them on.
try with the shock serpent.
Yeah, it probably turns the unit undead and like gives it life steal is my best guess. Or devour corpse, which might actually not be a terrible thing even for a hero. Although undead does come with certain weaknesses to like undead slaying units, but if it gives something like Devour Corpse, that's, kill a unit, regenerate 25 hit points. That's really nice. Takes an built action, but whatever. So sorry, what were you asking? You were before I started talking about.
Um. Oh yeah, those 6 units I have by my watchtower by the capital. Should I take those and go clear those sites in the east
Oh
by
yeah,
that
you
Arctic
were.
city I wanted to build?
I mean, it's always up to you, but there's a kobold, goblin, marauder. Uh, kobold is just a weak little thing. It doesn't even have a bow. Hunter spider, dread spider. Hunter spider can phase. Dread spider's just a little tougher. I'm just trying to see if there's any stacks that are particularly weak. There's a goblin
Did I
skewer,
not
which.
accept that quest? Oh no, I did accept it. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, down by Trecrium, there's a quest.
Oh, you have a quest? Oh, that's right. By where the heck is Trequium? Oh yeah. Yeah. We didn't know what the stack was. I had my army in that direction, and then I got distracted by clearing the halflings and the mammoth. And how many turns do you have left on that quest?
9.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm working my way down there. So, oh, there's some melons in the middle of the blight. Well, I'd be a little suspicious of eating anything like that. Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, blight melons. Interesting.
Yeah. Sorry, I just noticed but armies by the watchtower. Yeah, you might end up.
Oh, I built
Yeah.
that fortress. That's
What?
nice. I
Oh
built
yeah,
that fortress.
and it's giving you isn't it? It's giving you knowledge. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. Um,
That's 10 knowledge.
and occasionally you can hire units at the inn, although they're kind of they're expensive, but it can be a way to get units. What units are for hire at then right now? I'm just curious because sometimes the really good stuff will show up there, like units with special abilities that really help your.
Um, hmm.
Just to give you an example,
I
I'm personally a big fan of Draconian Elders,
I
for
don't
instance.
see a way to check that.
Isn't it
That's
like you
weird.
click on it and it'll tell you like that there's a button in
Yeah,
the
I
top?
could have sworn that was the case.
From time to
There's no
time,
button though when I click on it now.
maybe
It,
there.
it, it, it's not only neutral ends, is it?
No, probably not. It's probably like it's on a cooldown from the last time you saw if there was units for hire and you didn't hire anyone. That would be my guess, is that it's on cooldown right now.
Hmm.
Because it says from time to time mercenaries gather here. So there's probably just no mercenaries there at the current moment.
Yeah,
Um,
maybe.
yeah, I would. Speaking of while you're in that area, let's see. You've got a Storm Sister, a hero, and a Dire Penguin that are all a little bit wounded. And you've got some melons there. And then there was An elephant. Yeah, that might not be something you can take on just yet easily. Um,
Yeah. I was gonna heal with my units. I remember that.
yeah. Should yeah, all those melons will help heal up. So I would gather the animals are a little closer, but they're gonna have to move further. Yeah, so I would gather the dire penguin, the hero, and the storm sisters, the three wounded units northeast of the melon, the first melon, and then they can all move together onto the bountiful melon, so they all heal 20%. Because otherwise it'll be
Okay.
on cooldown. So I would gather the three wounded units there. There's also the dire penguin in the ocean there. Um, yeah, and then you can move them on to. You'll probably need to clear all three melons, but if you move on that first one, you'll see how much it heals them. Probably
Heal a
yeah,
decent amount.
I would just do all three because you're gonna need all three for some of the units, right? Or no,
Um,
20%. 20%.
they're pretty good.
7. Oh yeah, they could all do
We
it
might just
with.
do one.
Yeah, they could all do it with one more. That's actually true. So yeah, just southeast then. Yeah, they should all fully heal with another melon.
Yep. Sweet.
Perfect. And then there's still that other one if you really have wounded units need to go
Should I
back
gather
here.
6 people and head towards that lucky Cloverfield?
Yeah. Um, your longbowman, your initiate, those are some of your best units. And
I'll just leave the shock serpent alone.
the reed serpent. Yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, the snakes, they're not particularly great. They have low health and then they evolve into something else, so you don't even get to keep them at the current when they're starting to get good from experience. Yeah, I would gather the other three with those three, and oh, they don't
Oh,
have any
they can't
movement
quite make
left.
it.
Shoot.
Well, close enough.
Yeah.
Next turn they can grab the Glovers.
Yeah, you can move the hero and the penguin to stack with those three.
Oh, right.
And you can move the reed serpent to stack with the storm sister in case like brigands come out of nowhere or something. Which is I think why I suggested putting them on the water in the first place in case of brigands. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then next turn
All
you
right.
should be able
Cool.
to pick 6 units and move them on the clover and get lucky.
And then I can use that to clear whatever's in that watchtower.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
That or
there's
head back up north to deal with
the
something else.
mammoth.
What did I
Yeah,
want
the
to clear
mammoth
with?
and the
The
earth
mana
element.
node.
Yeah, those are still pretty strong units. The elephants are brutal to take down. 15 damage,
Right.
devastating charge. That I think
Yeah,
the
maybe I need.
and the earth elemental has physical
What about
protection.
all? What if instead of clearing those 3 sites, what if I take my 6 units in the capital and bring them down to the elephant? So then I have 12 to fight the elephant with.
I mean, you could, but that would leave your capital pretty vulnerable, and that would slow down clearing other sites. I would just come back later with more veteran
Mm,
units.
yeah.
As your
Okay.
units gain experience, they get tougher. You know.
What happened to my hunter?
You recruited a hunter, right? Or
Oh,
did
there he
you?
is. I forget. He's in the mountains
Oh yeah,
with
he
a
was gonna.
baboon.
That's right. I was gonna help him. We were moving towards clearing that watchtower. That's right. He was
Yeah.
gonna help me clear the. It takes 14 movement, although he has mountaineering, doesn't he? Yeah. So he moves a little quicker through the mountains than your dread monkey.
Yeah. They can go.
Uh.
They can get to that forest. Both of them. The forest next to the watchtower. Do you want me to go there? 3 and 4.
I. That was where I was gonna move my stack and attack right from, because I think they only have enough movement to get onto the forest. Or no, they don't have to. They can attack out of the mountains, can't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that in
You guys
your
don't hate mountains, do
high
you?
elf. What? No,
You
they
don't
have
hate
no
mountains?
issue. They have no issue with mountains. It might make
Okay.
it a little harder for my tyrant to actually get good movement, like the chariot, but
Oh,
that'll also provide choke points for the sun guard, so it's cool. Yeah,
all
I
right.
would gather those. I don't think your baboon can make it onto the forest, so can it?
No,
Just
he
barely.
can.
28 movement
I've
plus,
got the
yeah.
green light.
Oh yeah, it would cost 32 movement exactly, so it should be able to just barely make it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I would just, yeah, so I would just move on to that forest. Your hunter will actually technically have a little extra movement, but so your hunter
He
could
could go to
actually.
the other forest.
No, I was gonna say you could scout out ahead a little bit to see if there's like brigands nearby or anything. You could scout out ahead and still return to the same tile as long as he doesn't move too far. Let's see. He takes what, 4 movement to move a
Yeah, so you can
tile?
move 2 tiles and then return 2 tiles.
Yes. You can move west 2 tiles and see if there's anything like brigands wandering around. Because I know there's brigands in this area because earlier I had to run away from them. So, in
It doesn't
case.
look like anything.
Yep. If there are brigands, they're further away. So, yeah. That's good to know. Now I can just go back and just wait with the baboon. And next turn, I'll clear the watchtower. And with your guys' help, it should be easy.
All right.
Finally, you got that watchtower, and oh yeah, didn't you have units underground scouting, or that was me? No,
I
that
think that's you.
red is your
Oh, I mean,
units.
I've got that prospect. Oh, no, he moved already. No, yeah.
Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah. I
I've
didn't know
got
if you had
5
any
units in
other.
my orphan city.
Just checking around for other scouts you might have forgotten about, because it's getting to be easy to forget, you know. Oh, there's some units over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else. Red is your units, black are mine. On the map.
Hmm?
I was scrolling out to strategic map. If you mouse wheel out,
Oh,
you see this like paper map. I didn't know if you had done that
yep.
before.
Yep, I have.
I've been
A
using
lot.
that to make sure I'm not forgetting units. Yeah, so it's just your units on the watchtower now. Let me save, by the way. I haven't saved for a bit. Would suck to lose
Okay.
progress. Um,
Do you think I should summon another wild animal?
Maybe depends on the situations.
Or what happens if I seek inspiration while I'm researching something? Will I lose
uh,
that research?
that's I wouldn't seek inspiration anyways just yet. I just in
Okay.
case. You might as well see what rolls after you
It'd be
finish Long
pricey.
Strider, because you'll roll something new. If it's not good, then you can seek inspiration, get a whole new set of
Yeah,
tech
that's true.
options.
All right.
Uh, yeah, because like terraforming might be good to get before too long, if to make your cities happier. Plant forests.
Mhm. Right.
Yeah, but you got those units in the watchtower. You got 6 units there. Wargs, spiders, goblins. Um, I guess the gold mines are higher priority because you can build a fortress on them. You just need the builder. 1, 2, 3. Your builder
The gold
can't
mine.
quite make it to the
Yeah.
hasteberries, can it?
No, not quite.
Just make it next to him, I'm
Should I
assuming.
send him there? I could send him to the south with the gold from the clovers. That's what they're called, the clovers. Could put one in range of the clover and the left melon.
Oh yeah, you could build right on the beach there. Temperate barrens gain from the clover
If I
and
settle a city in a fortress, does it have to be in the walls of the fortress?
yeah, it
What
has
if
to
I
be
settle
where.
it immediately left?
No, it has to be in the walls.
Ah, okay.
But yeah,
I don't know. Either way, I could send him up north to get
what
ready
you
to
can do, and you
put a
haven't done
fortress
this
there.
yet, but you got the money for it now, Joe. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I kind of spoke over you. Is if you build a fort right on the water there, 2 from the clover, and then you can expand the fort into a stone fort, which has 3 domain
Oh,
radius
you're
instead of
right.
2.
You're right.
And that way, all
Yeah.
3 melons will be in range of the city when
As
you.
soon as the city's built.
Yeah. You don't have to do it right away. You can build a wood fort, get the clover,
Hmm.
and then when you're ready, getting close to settling the site, then you turn it into a stone fort so all 3 melons are in domain immediately. That's probably
Yeah.
what I would do. And
Should I
this
do that?
will, yeah, that's what I would
Should
suggest.
I now? Should I embark the builder, or should I walk him there?
Uh, if you hover over the tile on the beach, what does it pathfind?
He's making him. It's making him walk.
Hmm.
But either
Uh,
way, it's gonna take 2 turns. I'm pretty sure. Unless, actually, don't know what my water movement speed would be.
uh,
I guess I'm
hold,
not quite certain.
hold on. You do have a boat already. Looks like it's 21 movement over water, and each tile is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it would have to. Well,
So that
disembarking.
would take. So it would take longer.
It would be safer. It could get hit by brigands if it goes the other way. So I'd probably just go by sea just to be safe. But I'm trying to
I don't want
remember
it to
if.
take longer though.
Yeah, I would move it southeast, like right onto the water, and then it can just, or southwest, because there might be,
Southeast on the water.
or southwest, because that's slightly. Well, it doesn't really matter since you're gonna. Well, no, I don't know if it can move after you do it. So I would move it southwest, so it's still next to the coast in case you need to disembark and like go somewhere else in a hurry.
Okay.
Like disembark west for some reason. If I don't know why you would need to, but maybe if yeah, that soaks all its movement. But one, it has 21 movement, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I don't know if it can disembark. If it always
I think it might take longer, but that's
if it
all right.
has 5 movement left, it might. I don't know. It might be able to do. I think it soaks its remaining movement, but it might be able to move on the beach next turn. If you actually try and tell it to do it now, how many turn? What's the number? Does it say 2 or 3?
Uh, it says 2, but it says 1 for along the route. So
One on the right. Yeah, so it probably won't actually.
yeah,
Well,
it'll probably take.
it'll probably get to the shore and not be able to disembark till next turn or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, I think that's it.
Well, then you could, if that's really the case, and it takes a full movement to disembark, it could get into the like cove. It can move 5 on the water, and then the next turn can disembark to where
Oh yeah.
on the beach. So yeah, but it's safer because there could
Wait,
be.
why can't it move to the water but not the?
Hmm?
Why can it move to the water but not the land? That's
The
weird.
builder
Yeah. Doesn't it take the same amount of movement? I don't know.
to
I guess I'll see later.
disembarking costs it's when it gets off the boats it takes movement. So it's
More
trying to
than just walking, though?
yeah, I think it loses all. I think it requires a full turn to disembark, like unless it's got fast embark, like the Frostings do.
Huh.
So I think most units they lose all their movement when they get on boat, and then when they get off boat, they have to be next to land and have full movement to do it. Is what I'm pretty sure how it works, but I'm not entirely. I haven't done enough water play to be
Hmm.
100% sure about the movement
I
rules.
don't think they need full movement because he can embark next turn. Sorry, disembark next turn onto these forests up here. I think he just needs. I wish it would say somewhere, but I think it just needs more than 4 movement, and that's the issue.
Yeah. Uh,
Hmm.
I don't
I
know.
guess. I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Next turn, you'll
All
see
right.
if he can get onto the beach or if he's not. Can't, well, if he can get onto those forests next to the water, he should be able to get onto the beach next to the water because it's actually closer. Do you see what I'm talking about? The sandy beach tile.
Oh no, I'm talking about the forest that's right next to him. That's only 3 tiles away. That one he can embark on.
3 tiles away? Oh, I
Yeah,
see. He could. Yeah, I see. I get it. Yeah, that makes sense.
because he'll have
Uh,
more movement, and then he can even move further inland for a single tile. So I don't
yes.
know. I don't know how they're calculating all this.
It probably takes. Oh, I remember somewhere. Maybe it's half his movement to disembark. That's probably what it is. That would make
Mm.
sense. Well, anyways, unless you wanted to build a watchtower in that peninsula for some reason to keep an eye on the sea, or another fortress just to
Um,
grab the
maybe, but
spot.
not immediately. Not very
Yeah.
immediately. I'd rather get the fortress built first.
Yeah, for the money.
But yeah. So which one do you think I should clear? The site with the two spiders and the two wargs, or the site with the two spiders and the kobold and goblin?
Oh, hold on. I was just thinking about this. If he disembarks there, then the next turn he could still start construction on the fort at the same time he would have otherwise. He could move overland. Not. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
We'll figure out what the optimal pathfinding is later. It probably doesn't
Okay.
matter that
Yeah, he
much.
doesn't have enough movement to figure that out yet.
The only reason that would matter is if you wanted to build a road as you went, like up that peninsula, for some reason. Like,
Yeah,
eh. All right. Yeah.
I'll just have him
Anyways,
sail there. Should be fine.
yeah. It's the safest way is by sea. There's very few things that'll attack him on sea on a land map like this. If it was a water
So
map, there'd probably be hostiles.
which
Uh,
gold mine should I attack?
well, you're probably clearing them in advance of eventually building uh
A
a
fortress, yeah.
fortress. Although your builder is way down there right now,
Should I
so
build another builder then?
well, you're trying to get the first metropolis for the city quest for the
That's
Empire
true.
quest. So
I could annex Mistdale and build a builder there.
yeah, eventually you'll probably want to annex Mistdale eventually.
I've got the money. 165 to absorb them. I have 274.
Yeah, but right now then you'd have to start defending them. Speaking of defending
That's
them,
true.
actually, that's what I was. Now that I'm thinking about this, I would go for the gold mine that's closer to Mistdale, because then you're gonna want to work your way towards Mistdale.
Oh, and clear that mana node.
Yeah, and clear the mana node and maybe the magma forge, since that'll be
Ah, you're
useful
right.
once you take the city. And how long till Mistdale grows?
Mistdale is growing in 2 turns.
Hmm. So by the time you have an army ready to defend it and you annex it, you'll have the magma forge and the mana node. And since
Ah,
cities
yes.
vassals only pay you a percentage of what they get in income, so it's like anywhere
Yeah.
from 20 to 80%.
Do vassals benefit at all from production?
No, but you
They aren't
will.
like secretly producing buildings?
Nope, not that I'm aware of. Maybe it
Okay.
secretly makes them give you more units when you tribute you units, but that's the only thing I could think of.
All
As
right.
if that's, I thought that was based on city size, but it could be based on production.
They don't
Like
build
how,
cities? Or sorry, they don't build units or upgrades?
no.
Or do they their units just spawn out of nowhere?
I'm pretty sure the units spawn nowhere when they become a vassal. Maybe if they build, maybe they're programmed to build units that they lose a unit or something. I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Um, but yeah, I would work your way towards Mistdale, clear the mine that's got the two spiders and two wargs, or at least move towards it.
I could move in between both mines. Try to clear them both. If you think I have
Uh,
the health for that.
in one turn, you might manage it, but then you'll be weakened, and
Oh,
you
I'll be weakened from health and I'll be lacking a unit because one will have moved. Unless one has the movement to double back, which the orc probably does.
yeah. I don't
Or
think even
perhaps.
he has the movement for that because that's
No, you're
four,
right. He
five,
doesn't.
six.
He
That's
doesn't.
7 hexes away. Yeah. Uh, well, he might be able to attack into one of them, and double back, and then one of the other units might be able to, but they're still going to be weakened.
Yeah, from fighting. So I probably shouldn't take them all on.
But no, that's a
Okay,
smart idea. Move between them, and then you can attack
just in
one,
case.
and
Then I
then they'll
can
already
judge.
be in position if it goes very well, and if they're not,
Yeah.
then you can just attack at the beginning of your next turn anyways, because we almost out of movement, so it's a good place to be.
Okay.
In which case, I'm trying to think terrain bonuses. The penguin likes. Oh, does not like Arctic terrain. It just doesn't. I'm trying to see if any of them have particular terrain preferences. Oh,
Um.
forest. Forest
Yeah, the
preference.
forest. That's true. I do have elf initiates, so I might want to actually, instead of moving there, move to the forest.
Yeah, move to the forest next to that mine, and then you can send the. Does the orc have anything that benefits this whole stack yet? Nature's resistance. That's right. They, which will protect against the poison of the spiders. So yeah,
Yeah.
he gives the whole stack +1 resistance. So I might move to the forest and then Just attack that first one, then move. If you
Okay.
do well, you can try the second gold mine, depending on how much movement each unit has. I would move there and see how much movement everyone has. I can also see your unit's movement when you get there.
They can't quite reach. Well,
You can attack it, but
no.
your
Yeah.
hero has to remain behind the stack. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Wait, are
Uh,
you sure? They can move there, but don't you need to be able to move into the tile to initiate?
Only one of the units in the stack needs to be able to move in.
I don't think any of them have enough movement to get there.
No, they all have 8 except for your hero. I'm looking at, you could
Yeah.
attack with like the dire
Oh,
penguin.
right.
It's got Arctic concealment, so it'll also be hidden on
Wait,
that.
which are you talking about?
The
The
art,
second mine or the first one?
the one that you're adjacent to, the dire
Oh, I thought you were
penguin.
talking about following up with the second one. Okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna
Yeah.
be able to follow up with the second
Mhm.
one, but you can attack the first one. Oh, yeah, and the dire penguin cannot move. Has Arctic walking, so it can move onto the tile, and then it still will have 5 movement left. So it could either move back with the rest of the stack, or it can move next to the other mine.
All
In
right. So
fact,
I should
I would
attack with the
send,
penguin.
yeah, or everything but the hero. It really doesn't matter. But I would do the penguin probably.
Should I
See how well
put
the fight goes.
should I put the shock serpents down in the snow? Or no, I probably don't want them to be split up like that, actually. I probably want them all to
Oh,
be in here. Yeah, I do.
yep.
Never mind, sorry.
Yeah, you want them all in
So
the same place for the nature's resistance that the
right,
hero
yeah.
gives. So
Alright.
yeah,
So I'll just start the attack with the penguin.
yeah, it has Arctic walking, so it will expend less movement moving onto the gold mine than any of the other units, because it's an Arctic
Okay.
tile.
Oh, they're trying to run.
Oh,
I kind of want the good. Should I let them run?
yeah,
Get the goodness from it,
yeah.
whatever that.
You also it'll let your stack not take damage, so
Yeah.
you got other sites to clear. So yeah, I would just let them run. It'll make you more
All right.
good.
Sweet.
Yeah,
And I
and
still
you're
get gold.
nice. And now you can you can't
Hmm.
actually attack the next site, but you
Yeah,
can
it's too
pre-pit.
bad I didn't move them to the middle now. I didn't know they were gonna run.
Uh, you can get there with with every unit except the hero, but you just won't be able to attack this turn. I would
Yeah.
pre-position next to the mine so they have less to move next turn.
All right. Next to the
Uh,
mine and the mountain.
uh, yeah, next to mine in the mountains. That way, it's also Arctic
Okay.
terrain, so the penguin likes Arctic terrain. Has Arctic concealment,
There we go.
which
Okay.
might be
Cool.
useful. I don't know. Might lure wandering brigands into attacking them instead of you having to attack the brigands or something. Who knows?
All right. I
Yeah.
think
How
that's
how
all I
good
have
are
to
you
do.
now, by the way?
How what?
How good are you? What's your alignment score? Oh, it's only 100.
100.
Because you hunted down fleeing guards twice, you showed mercy this time, you broke treaty with independence and declared war on them once. You made 2
Yeah.
independent cities vassals, made peace and independence 6 times. I'm actually more good than you are. Interesting. It's because I
Yeah.
vassalized more
I did
cities
not
and
mean to invade those dwarves.
yep. It did save you some money though. Paid off in the end. Although it made the dwarves, I think it hurt your race happiness with the dwarves probably.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
if you
bet.
click the thing where you do negotiations and hover over dwarves, it'll tell you like
Minus 150.
from attacking the city.
Yeah, from breaking peace treaties and declaring war.
Yeah, so okay, that's probably the reason that it hurt you is in terms of gold, you actually came out ahead, but in terms of race happiness, you would have been better vassalizing and annexing peacefully. Oh well.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think that's all your units. But yeah, you can definitely keep earning good points because you get a one-time like for 10 turns, your cities are all and units are all happier when you become more good. So it's a temporary bonus, but it is a bonus.
Yep.
It'll be more useful later, anyways, when you have more cities. So by the time you get it, you'll have more cities. It's not entirely a bad thing that you're still neutral. And some enemies some enemies will like be more like some cities will declare war on you right away if you're already good. Like the Archons don't like good nations, but they don't mind neutral ones as much, I think.
Yeah.
So there's advantages to be neutral. Becoming good is a one-time only bonus. It's not like there's an ongoing benefit. Anyways, yeah.
All right, I'll
Um,
end my turn.
yeah. Looking around, I think that's all your. I'll save it.
Unless,
Yeah, you
I
but
don't know. I could move my units from my city,
oh,
from
which
Illinois.
city? Illinois. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, the garrison of
in
Illinois.
case. Yeah, in case you wanted me to move some to help you with that quest that I started. In case I need units there, or in case we just need a stronger army.
Uh, I don't know about the quest yet, but actually there is something you can do with that stack. Now that I'm looking at it, this turn.
Yeah.
Is that a cave entrance, by the way? No, it's not. You see that flow rock quarry?
The quarry to the left.
Yeah, I
I think so.
believe that should be in range of your army,
Yep, they can reach it.
and they should be able to make it partway back to the city. And if there's brigands, they'll probably attack the army that's nearer them instead of running past the army to go attack the undefended city. So you should be able to probably attack the flow rock quarry this turn and still work your way back towards defending the city in case of enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would, and you can stand on. Yeah, you can stand on forest and attack right in. I'd probably stand closest to the gap in the forest because there are brigands about. They're more likely to try and run through the gap than through the middle of the forest, since they don't
Okay.
necessarily have forestry unless they're elves, which elven brigands seem to be rare for whatever reason.
So, oh, there's a frostling queen there.
Oof, Ice Queen, Royal Guard, Harpoon Throwers,
Yeah.
Raiders.
Do you think my army can handle that?
How much casting points do you have left?
Only 13. And there's no heroes here. Oh, wait. No, you're right. But still, only 13.
You pay
So,
double if your main hero isn't to
yeah.
actually cast spells.
So I don't think
Uh,
I can afford any.
hmm.
Might need to regroup.
Yeah, I don't think you can take that on. Um, Trying to think if there's anything else you might reasonably take on
There's a
though.
gold mine down to the south, southeast.
Uh,
Could take a
Not
look at
with
it.
brigands running about. Uh,
Yeah.
hmm. What you could do, station the armies, just like to the west of the Mana Forge, still in your domain, right?
The magma forge.
Yeah, to the west of the Magma Forge. Maybe even get closer. You might be able to get to the edge of the forest near that brigand hideout, and maybe you'll catch some brigands wandering out of the hideout, and then you can just attack them and get experience for your army that way. Because
Up here?
longbowmen are pretty tough. Yeah, I think they should be able to make it to the edge of the forest this turn. 2 more tiles, hexes. Yeah, and they can just wait, kind of set up an ambush if any brigands spawn. It's because every turn there's a chance of another brigand army spawning.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have 3 longbowmen. One's a veteran, the others are troopers, and you have a swordsman. Yeah, you should be able to defeat an army of brigands without any losses if you're careful. So yeah, I would just wait in ambush for any potential brigands there. It's not great, but it's something. And they might even attack you, which would be really stupid if you're standing on a forest like that.
Yeah. With all elves.
Yep.
Okay.
And they're close enough to the city that they can double back to the sea if they really need to.
And should I queue up
5
any
tiles from
spells
it.
with my remaining 13 casting points?
Summon wild animal probably. It'll cost you mana, but you get a refund if you cancel a spell before doing it, I think. And if you do attack the brigands, an animal might help. If, like, you either attack them where they are next turn, or... Yeah, because with an animal and 4 units,
All
you can
right.
take the brigand hideout, especially when 3 of them are longbowmen. Yeah, that's if you want to clear the brigand hideout, but you could also just wait in ambush to see if they spawn wandering brigands. It's up, it's up to you.
They're pretty close. I wouldn't mind clearing them.
Yeah, could be good. But then again, as I said, free experience is
Oh,
kind of...
Oh, wait, no. Never mind. They won't quite reach.
Yeah.
All right.
Conqueror research. Units gain additional 50% XP for killing enemy units. Oh yeah, warlords really benefit from like killing stuff because they get more experience for the units. That's right. Scales of Fortune, Shadow Intimidation, Garrison's Honor. Units that are garrison stays with the wall gain +2 defense. Stays without wall gain +2 defense and +3 strength. Hmm. Sea migration time is cut in half. Empire suffers no happiness penalties from enemy in domain and enemy at the gates events. Sorry, I'm just looking at different things I can tech now. Oh, 3 turns they'll grow. Garrison's Honor. Why not? So, I don't know if you heard I was pondering there with techs, Joe?
Yeah.
Warlords get a tech called Garrison's Honor that gives extra defense to units guarding defending cities, garrisons, but also extra strength if there's no walls on the city. It actually makes it less worthwhile to build walls if you're a warlord. I don't know if that counts for fortresses if they get the extra +2 defense on fortresses, because fortresses actually have names, kind of like they're a city. So
Yeah.
I don't know if the game considers them, and they do count as urban terrain for a lot of purposes. So that's
I think that would be.
interesting.
Oh.
I just
Actually,
realized
yeah, I'm
that
not sure.
bridges count as urban terrain. I was crossing the bridge and my cadavers briefly became hidden. That's
Oh.
interesting. Yeah, so you can hide like units on bridges, like rogue units and stuff.
Yeah.
Spring of Life. Interesting. Fire node. Trading post. This post holds items. Ah, it's telling me in advance that if I clear the site, there's items I can get there. Or maybe it's just trading posts always do. This node holds resources. This spring holds units. Oh, if you look at treasure sites, it'll sometimes tell you what you get for clearing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'll tell you like you get resources or you get items if you clear the site.
Hmm. Oh.
What?
Oh.
This post holds items, so the ones that have really strong garrisons tend to have items
see.
on them. That's interesting. That makes sense. Like, uh,
The farm gives you units.
farm?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you probably, you're looking at where, you keep focusing on that farm for some reason. I don't even know where it is.
There's one by those gold mines.
Oh,
Sort of hidden into a valley.
you're talking about near the creation node? North of the blight? Yeah, this farm hold. Usually
There's
farms
no.
give you
Well,
like a
yeah.
boar or something when you clear them. That's a very common loot item from them.
Yeah, there's a farm there. I was actually talking about the one by my Arctic city prospect.
Oh,
Or
this farm holds
potential.
units. Yeah, when you clear it, you might get like
Some
this.
animals, I guess.
Yeah, you might get some animals.
That
Yeah,
makes
it
sense.
tells you. I didn't realize it tells you what you get from clearing stuff.
Yeah, that's good to know. Cool.
Yeah. So I've got a stack hero is exploring, and I can get a unit by clearing the Spring of Life, which I think there's more units here hidden. Oh yeah. Hunter. Hunter. Why are the Goblin Hunters hidden here? Nothing else is. Forest concealment. Wetland walking. Mountaineering. Wetland concealment. Is this...
You get less mana from destruction nodes.
Oh, it's on a wetland. That's why. I do? You were saying?
Yeah, or not because you took less. You only took the beginning creation.
Yeah, I would have to be a creation master to take less from...
Okay,
I'm just a creation
that's good.
adept, so no.
Okay.
Yeah, I could try and clear the Spirit Life, but it's guarded by 4 hunters. Well, 3 hunters and a shaman, which is tier 3. Goblins on wetlands are never pretty to deal with. Wetlands concealment. Wetland walking. Oh, it doesn't actually have any particular combat bonuses, and goblin hunters are actually pretty bad. That's interesting. They only have 30 health and they don't do any more damage.
Hmm.
I don't see anything that would... They do have blight protection, which protects them a little against the undead. Befriend animal, awaken spirit, entangling touch, poison bolts. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough fight, but I think I can clear those hunters. I might lose a corpse or two, but I can revive them if I'm careful. Be honored to join your empire for 201 gold. No. What will you give me in tribute? 58 gold? That's nothing. I'd rather have a unit. Orcs are pretty tough. Heck with it. Yeah, give me a tribute of units. A small army. It'll cost me 18 gold and 6 mana a turn, though. For 10 turns. So 180, 60. For at least 2 units. Yeah. Give me an army. Hopefully it's something good. Is it a small army? This isn't a small army. This is one impaler. Where's the rest of the army?
Yeah.
I feel cheated. They said they would give me a small army and it's 1 unit. It's probably like it rolled 1 to 3 and it only rolled a 1. I got an orc impaler. That's garbage. I mean, oh,
Yeah.
it's armored.
Barely an army.
The orc impalers, well, they do have armor, which makes them pretty tough, and they are orcs. They have war cry and 50 health. It is a unit that I wouldn't have, unless I was going to annex the city, wouldn't have been able to get. If they give me a quest, they'll like me again. I just need to get a quest from them or something. Halfling berserker. Oh, this is funny. It's like a little freaking halfling with no shirt on.
Where is he?
Next to Usafor, the orc village that I just got a measly 1 unit from. To be fair, the alternative was 58 gold, which would have been even worse. But I was hoping to get. I thought I'll get 2 or 3 units. It'll be worth. Nope. I got 1 unit. 1 measly unit. It was not worth the hit to the relations. Not at all. Oh well. One measly unit. Whatever. Haste berries, and I'll be able to bring them almost to where my other army is. Almost. Unbelievable, though. So can't you give me at least more than 1? Does have victory rush, so it heals 10 after every successful battle. And it does have first strike. It's not useless. It's just not what I was hoping for at all.
Yeah, it should have been 2 at least.
Yeah. Like I said, it probably chose 1 to 3 and I just rolled a 1. So stuff happens.
Yeah.
Like if you remember Forrest Gump, shit happens. And like gets it put on a shirt.
Yeah. Bad luck.
Bad luck happens. Run, Forrest, run. People used to yell at me when I was in high school.
Yeah.
I would stay to ask questions after class, and because they gave us pitifully little time between classes, I would sometimes have to run to my next class, not be late, because teachers just chew me out. They were jerks to me. I got a lot of bad treatment in my high school, but kids would see me running between classes, and they would yell, "Run, Forrest, run!" at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a dick move, but Whatever. It's not the worst thing, honestly. It's like, um, could have been worse. Shrine, shooting grounds, barracks, temple. Hmm. Alright. I'm gonna train a shredder because I need to keep training units to, well, for everything really. Guardhouse, arena, riders row. Cool. More sun guards. Sun guards are awesome. Yep. So I am just training units to defend my forts while I send other units to go clear sites. Let's see. Get more money from yeah, hobbits are not. Hobbits should never be underestimated, but unless you keep the morale really high, they're not quite as good as, like, say, orc units.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cities want to join me, but I'm telling no for now. Oh yeah, there's a gold mine here. Save in case I do something really stupid with unit movement. I feel like I'm already screwing stuff up. There was a gold mine I cleared earlier. I can build a wooden fortress near it, and so this outpost will own 5 turns. Will grow to encompass it. Never mind. Da, da, da. Hmm. Looking for stuff, areas where I can expand. Do you see anywhere that's a good place to maybe build some fortresses? Except across that river. Might have to do across that river.
Well, yeah, between that gold node and that creation node.
Oh yeah, that's I don't like that because it's quite a distance from my cities, at least as far as the roads go. But I don't think I have any other
Not too
options.
far. I mean, once you build a road, it'll be pretty close. Like from that bridge to there.
Yeah, I have to
And there's
think.
a watchtower you could clear to get some good vision over the area.
Yeah,
Besides that, let's see.
I don't see anything particularly. You got some better
Yeah, not
expansion
much.
opportunities near you. I don't see many gold mines. I don't where there is the entrance to the caves here. Is there anything down the caves? really. All right.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see many other ways to get gold income or anything. Um,
Oh yeah, that's really far away. But otherwise, where your necromancer is, there's a great spot. It's just very distant.
yeah, I wouldn't want to do anything that distant. I think I'm gonna just for now. Uh, build a road. You can build roads over wetlands, by the way, to deal
Yeah.
with the
Does it clear the
crippling.
wetlands?
No, but at least you
Oh,
don't pay the
okay.
huge movement costs when you're following a road through them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just connecting up. I might want to. There's that spot north of my capital where there's that little forest I'm about to expand, and that block building stays there. So I might actually want to build a fort there to hold the spot,
The
and then
one
later,
tile?
yep, because there's all those mountains. I can put a dwarf city there later, and I'll love the
Oh,
mountains.
I see. I guess that
Yeah,
makes sense.
I don't have to do it immediately. I can let the city grow into a city, and then I let the town grow into a city and then build a settler, and it will actually shrink it back into a town again. So that might be worthwhile.
Ah, okay.
Because it's growing 325 turns, so yeah, I have a little time. And that'll actually let me put barrens beneath the, instead of have dense vegetation, which becomes fertile plains. So I can make more favorable terrain under the city, which will affect its happiness. If it's Tigrans, actually, if it's dwarves, they don't care. I forget. All I have to do is look at a dwarf unit somewhere. Dwarves they dislike tropical, unfortunately. Yeah, otherwise they don't
Oh,
really care. But I might still want barren terrain in case I put a Tigran garrison on the dwarf city. You know, just like one sun guard. It's a minor thing.
yeah.
Yeah, so I can delay it. But for now, I'm just building a road to connect that fort because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, and I'm worried that some unit's gonna pop up and be like, "Hey, nice fortress. Don't mind if I take it from you." I've seen brigands just come and randomly attack watchtowers I own, so there's no reason to think they won't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, nice, nice fortress. Be a shame if something were to happen to it.
Can they raise them?
They probably can, but I think they'll just capture it and like hold on to
Oh,
it.
garrison it.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, it'll
Hmm.
interrupt my gold production, so I don't want it to happen.
Yeah.
Nice fort. Shame if something were to happen to it. uh, uh, yeah, I'm just gonna put a sun guard on that fort, an inexperienced one. Now I've got. Maybe give it a cheetah. That's trying to hold the city with one unit is not likely to work. I mean, if hold a fort. Yeah, a couple cheetahs and a sun guard that should be able to deal with most brigands if I'm smart and use the walls to my advantage. All right. Uh, there's also these eldritch animals that can show up. They're nasty, and if they attack one of my forts, I'm gonna be in trouble. Just why I'm starting to train some shredders, bleed some of those things out. Uh, Let's see. Uh, Scouted out a lot of terrain. At this point, I'm just starting to put units. I actually do more aggressive things with them primarily. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna send Cheetah to reinforce my army that's gathering near this mammoth. Uh, Long swords and halberdiers only. Hmm. Oh, I could clear these ancient runes, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Curses. Cheetah can't quite make it. Hmm. Hmm. Knowledge and items. Ooh. Knowledge and items.
Where'd you get that one?
From this ancient ruins. It's always a strong site, so you should be able
Oh.
to deal with it fairly easily with
Yeah.
Yep. Trying to figure out what I probably want to put there. I got this dreadnought. He's armored. Lucky. He's got a musket, fire spit. King of Guardian Flame to a unit if it gets wounded. Cheetah's already wounded though. Why can't they quite make it there? Darn it. Darn it. The other one made it. Wherever it is, as long as it's adjacent. So yeah, that orc I was saying the run forest thing about should be able to help me clear out this watchtower in the blight. And then I got the runes and oh yeah, Hugold. That was your city, right?
Yep.
It's the one that's it's got the archons. Ancient runes. I wish I could help you clear the ancient runes. Where is the nearest cave entrance to Fugold there?
Well, to the south there's one, and then to the north near Galbrand is probably the closest.
Oh.
Close to our capitals as well.
Oh, there's one to the south. Where does that lead? Oh, right into the Arctic terrain near where you wanted me to check out Trequium. That's perfect. Yeah, I got a scout just about. Yeah, I'll send him that way, and then I can poke over at Trequium if it turns out. See if what the stack is there for your quest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sweet.
especially because I'm breaking up my other armies to clear this watchtower and clear these ancient ruins. Oh no, yeah, there's another watchtower here I was gonna clear for you. All right, 3 battles this turn. Which to fight first? One, are you feeling like you want to do a fight right now? Because there's one where you'd be participating, Joe, and there's a couple where you wouldn't.
Oh yeah, the watchtower. We could, I think. Although it is 3, so I gotta go soonish.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I was just about there. I didn't realize it had gone that way. Shoot. A Sphinx temple. Legendary site. Lovely.
A Sphinx temple.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Sounds like you got yeah, if you're gonna go, we can put off the fights till later.
All right. Yeah, now's probably a good time to save then.
Yeah, and I think the video we're an hour and 10 minutes, so that's a good time to cut the other video. Yeah, I got
Okay.
this watchtower that was gonna clear with you. I decided maybe I'll hold off a turn on trying the Spring of Life.
Yeah.
I don't know. Her undead don't heal very much each turn. They do heal a tiny bit. I also just wanted to see what was around. Yeah, there's a few things around. But yeah, there's a watchtower in the Blight I was gonna clear, and it sounds like I gotta go. So, all right. Let me save one more time. Double save and cool. All right, folks in YouTube, take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. And may always find a guiding star to lead you home. Until next time, adieu and best luck.